Welcome back, everyone, to the Bitcoin Business Bureau. I'm your host, as always, LitecoinLeader. Today, we're going to be more upbeat, okay? If you want to go and find all the negativity, all the different reasons why crypto is down or Bitcoin has been going down or why we are having tough markets, there's 1,000 other videos to watch. I know I've seen most of them, and actually it got to me a little bit yesterday, but we're not going there today. So I decided to put on my official LitecoinLeader shirt. And if you want one, let me know how I can certainly get you one. But I think we'll be making them available too. But first, positivity. Okay, we're going to go over all the reasons why things are down, why things are bad. But you're ahead of the curve. You are aware of what's going on, and you're able to prepare. Now, I know there's lots of videos out there that's saying that, okay, we've got 2 weeks to get ready for July 4th. Things would get bad in July, August, September. Will some things be worse than presently? Could very well be. Gas prices could be higher. Prices of food might be higher. Food may be less available. But right now, you have the ability to take care of some business. Okay? So, first we're going to start with crypto. Then we'll talk about the rest of the economy too. So, got plenty of notes. It's just going to be you and me chatting today. No stories. No other insights or no other videos or anything. We're just going to talk today, and I just want to reassure you that today, or this time frame, is essentially March 2020 all over again. And why do I say that? Well, we never anticipated in 2020 what happened. Okay, all of a sudden people were home, jobs were affected, markets crumbled, but we had a V-shaped recovery. It went down and came right back up. Okay, pretty quickly. We are not doing that. This is a V-shaped recovery. This is a long, long V. So we have been trickling down, but we are at a point where crypto is essentially on sale. So for people just getting in now, it's an ideal time. And for those who have been dollar cost averaging in, yes, of course, this is disheartening. And we're human beings. There is emotion tied to it, and it affects all of us. And I know my energy was a little low yesterday, but that's changing today. But we're going to talk about all the positive reasons, and we'll go over each and every story that I'm seeing out there. Well, maybe not every. You can let me know in the comments. Well, leave it down below which ones I missed. But inflation. Okay, we all hear about inflation every day. We don't need to go into the reasons why. It's a fact. Inflation is high. But the thing is that it's higher than what it really is. So it's going to be more affecting the future. So this is where your future self can talk to your present self. And I've talked about having your 3 different selves talk to each other, your past, present, and future. We'll get to the past in a moment. But your future self is going to have even higher prices at the grocery store and at the gas station, and maybe even less availability. So you need to prepare now. So I'm going to be doing a number of videos on preparation, working with Joanna on that, and we're going to work on how to build your own local community, finding a butcher or a meat distributor or a market, a farmer's market. This is the perfect time to go find a farmer's market, because June, July is the peaks for farmer's markets, and they happen. Well, I know in my areas of the world, on the East Coast, they happen often in like Tuesday through Thursday. They might be at a parking lot of a library or a community center or some space. It'll be some space, and then they're just there for a few hours. They set up tables, they sell their wares, and then they move on. But that's an opportunity to go find an alternative food source. And not only that, but talk to probably the owner of that food source. And you can get a conversation going, find out what do they have, what's available, and what you can get down the line. Or maybe even stock up now if that's what you're able to do, which is obviously going to be a good thing. So let's go over a couple things. So we went over inflation. Let's go back to crypto now. Crypto prices are on sale. And if we slipped into a crypto coma, we would have been happy between March 2020 and now. We'd still be happy. We would have missed that. We're up to 60,000 plus for a Bitcoin, and now down to the 20s or below 20. But this is where your past self can talk to your present and future self. Remember the euphoria of, like, if you were in crypto and you got in at anywhere in 2020, and then rode it up all through the 60,000. What's the lesson learned now? You probably should have taken some profits so they had cash on the side now so you can buy things on sale. Not financial advice, but that's good general investing strategy from what I understand from listening to other educated people. So I'm just sharing those thoughts, not offering my own personal advice. But that said, we don't know if we're at the low, right? Things can still go down. Things can go get worse because, not to be negative, but crypto and other things like it are seen as secondary investments or just like excess wealth and speculative. And if people are going on hard times, which a lot of them are, often they have to liquidate those things. And there's been many reasons why other things have been liquidated. But if you have capital on the side, now's the time to consider dollar cost averaging in, not financial advice. And then just that way you're able to buy at the low price now, and maybe you're able to buy if it's another dip. If it goes up, you're still happy. You're not buying as much, but at least you got some now to enjoy that run up again. So there's something to be said for that. Let's turn to real estate. Okay, we're hearing and seeing a lot of signs of real estate going negatively in both in value and sales prices and the ability to get a mortgage, and people are getting laid off from those industries. Sure, I get that. But at the same time, if you've been on the sideline and you've been contemplating, you've been renting, you've been contemplating buying a house, maybe you're seeing the market starting to turn and saying, okay, well, I'm going to stockpile up my wealth a little while longer, wait to see if that the market starts to really chill out, and then consider buying, because we're not at the bottom of the market yet. We're just seeing signs of things to come, and it's going to come. But if you have a property, let's say you have two properties, or you're looking to move, or you relocated and have a secondary property that you left behind, maybe it's time to cut that price and just get it on the market and get it moved before things really start to hit the fan. So that's another thing to contemplate. So positivity, right? You have information that many people do not. That information is power. Now it's up to you to use it. Gas and food prices are going up. There's not much we can do about that except to stock up, find alternative sources, find out options to go get it. And I'll be talking about alternative sources. I'll probably put it on Patreon first, and then I'll release it beyond that. But you can stock up now. You can go get gas containers and have like an extra tank of gas worth of gas in your garage or wherever stored up. Or at least keep your tank full, because the price will only go up. It's not going to go down. I've looked at other things like like those apps that you can get like Get Upside or those kinds of things. They usually do offer discounts on gas, but it's usually on the premium grade. So if you typically buy premium, have at it. You're going to do great. But if you buy regular, like most people, may not help you too much. What else? Okay, pressure now. General pressures on money in general. Again, this is where people are going to be strapped, and we're going to start to see the CBDCs rolled out as well. I'll get the CBDCs in a minute, but pressure on money it's going to cause stress on everyone. Find your moments of joy. Go for a walk, play with your kids, enjoy your significant other. Go to a movie. Go to the beach and walk for a little while. Enjoy nature. Reconnect with your humanity. Okay? You don't need to be online watching all these videos, and I appreciate you watching mine. Thank you. That's why I try to keep them short. Okay? There's lots of pressures, there's lots of stress, and I'm sorry, it will probably only get worse. So now is the time to work on yourself, get yourself in tune, work on your own frequencies and harmonies and that sort of thing. Find your Zen places, because you will need them going forward. Okay? So get yourself ready for what is to come, because again, you have information that most people do not. And increase your circle, and your circle of influence, your friends, your family, your whomever, whatever you call friends or family. And like-minded people that will be there for you, and create your own network. Like that's what we do at CryptoConfidential. That's what we do here. That's what we do on my Patreon. That's what we do in general on our Telegram group. These people, these are the people that if you don't hear from them in 4 or 5 days, you call them and say, "You good?" That sort of thing. So those are the kind of people you want. You don't necessarily. I mean, everybody says. Some people say they have hundreds of friends, but how many of them do you call once a month? At least. Those are the ones you need to work on and connect with, make sure that they're good, and create this network so we all can help one another. Now, bringing it back to crypto, okay, I'm going to talk about all the positive things that could happen for crypto going forward, okay? CBDCs could be introduced. That sounds like a negative, yes, and they're coming. We all know they're coming, right? There's systems, and I will go over them on Patreon first as well. But CBDs are coming, okay? Central bank digital currency. Central bank, bad. We know this already. But as we've seen a lot of things that have been come to light in the last 12 to 24 months, a lot of the government initiatives actually shines light on their inability to execute. So do I expect CBDCs to be similar? I'm not saying yes, but odds are 50-50 that it'll crumble. So, and then people will realize, like, well, maybe that's not the way to go. Now they're going to try and push it on you, and yes, but we won't go there. But the CBDC failure, right, if that happens, and I think it's reasonably, again, a coin flip that it's going to happen. Nothing against coin flip, different conversation altogether. But CBDC failures will be positive for crypto. Okay, they're like, this won't work, that won't work. We're not trusting the banking system, and maybe banks will start to have issues, which we're already seeing in Japan. So maybe that's going to indicate that well, we need another system, and people will turn to crypto. Okay, there's another positive. The XRP ruling could be coming soon, which would lower the impact and influence of the SEC and be a boom for XRP and be a boom for a lot of cryptos. So that could be a positive. Again, cryptos are on sale. Okay. Now I'm not saying that they're that we're at rock bottom price. They could go lower. Things, any possibility can be out there to push things in a negative direction. But as I said, there's 3 directions: up, down, or sideways. So you need to be prepared for all of them. But I'm pointing out the things like things can make the market go up. So look for them. XRP ruling, the failure of CBDCs, the fact that everything's on sale, and that money's leaving other markets, right? People are going to get out of real estate. People are going to get out of the stock market. They're going to get tired of the manipulation in silver and gold, even though that's a good hedge. And it's good to obviously diversify your risks into all these sectors. I mean, owning land free and clear, that's a great thing, right? Or having a property free and clear, that's fantastic. Okay, but then, grow your own food, right? Work on your gardening skills, which could also be your Zen place. So I've gone all over the place today, but I just want to let you know that I'm going to be putting more stuff on Patreon, more stuff for Prepare, a more positive vibe going forward. So, lots said today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thumbs up. Appreciate that too. Helps out the channel. You can also join the channel as well. And of course, you can always support me joining Patreon. It's only $5 a month. I mean, come on. And I think I'm going to do my AMA for my Patreons tomorrow night. I think I'll do it like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I'll have to decide. And then we'll just chat and we'll just talk about whatever you want to talk about, because it's on a Patreon and there's no rules. So, lots said today. I'm going to close the drawer in the bureau, say follow leader one more time, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.